Hello student, good morning. This is Soni Raj, your English teacher, and today we are going to read and discuss about the next chapter in your Honeycomb book. And the title of the chapter is The Squirrel. So, here is your poem. The title of the poem is The Squirrel and the writer of the poem is Mildred Bowers Armstrong. Student, you must have seen a squirrel in your surrounding. It can be seen on the roof, on the tree, or on the ground, or anywhere outside your house you can see it. It is a very tiny animal and it is very active animal also. So let's see what the poet says in this poem about the squirrel. Let's start reading the poem. He wore a question mark for tail, an overcoat of grey. What the poet says? He says, he wore a question mark for tail, an overcoat of grey. Here he refers to the squirrel. So poet says that it seems that squirrel has worn a question mark over his tail and an overcoat of grey over its body. But actually what the fact is, when the squirrel sat straight on the ground or on the tree or anywhere, and then it bends its tail in such a way that the structure of its tail looks like a question mark. You can also look here. The structure of its tail looks like a question mark. And poet further said that it seems that he has worn an overcoat of grey. The grey fur over the body of that squirrel, it looks like that the squirrel has worn an overcoat of grey color. Now next line, he sat up straight to eat a nut. He liked to tease and play. Now what the poet said? Poet said that when the squirrel sat up straight on the ground and ate a nut, and how does this squirrel nut? You must have seen. When a squirrel eat anything, any nut or any food, it just take that food in both of its hand and sat straight on the ground and start eating. And the poet further says that he liked to tease and play. Means a squirrel is an animal who likes to tease others, maybe its own friends or other, maybe other persons, like other children, like you also. So what the poet says here, that this lively and happy squirrel loves to play and to tease other. Okay, and next line is, and if we ran around his tree, he went the other way. And if the poet ran after it to play with it, the poet or any person ran after it to play with it, the squirrel ran away the other side of the tree, and in this way it teases the poet and play with him. So student, we have read the poem and I have explained the poem for you. So now what we know through this poem, we came to know that this poem is about a squirrel. So let's summarize the poem. In the poem, the poet says that the squirrel's tail looks like a question mark. And why does it look like question mark? Because when the squirrel set up straight on the ground or on a tree and it bends its tail, then it looks like a question mark. An overcoat of grey, and it looks like that the squirrel has worn an overcoat of grey. What is that overcoat? That is the grey fur over its backside of its body. And how does it eat any food? It just hold the nut in both of its hand and set straight on ground and start eating the nut. And this squirrel is a very naughty and very active animal. That's why it likes to tease its fellow squirrel or other person. And whenever one goes near to that squirrel, what happened? The squirrel just went away the other side of the tree, and in this way it teases other and play with that person. Now, as we have done the poem, So student, now there is some question for you and you have to answer this question. Write these questions in your notebook and answer them as well, and show me in between 12 p.m. and 1 p.m. at noon on WhatsApp group. So the very first question is, what is compared with grey overcoat? Okay, what is compared with grey overcoat? Next question is, who is sitting on the ground and what is it doing? Who is sitting on the ground and what is it doing? Third question is, what does it do when we go around? Third question is, what does it do when we go around? Fourth and last question is, how does the poet describe the squirrel? Fourth question is, how does the poet describe the squirrel in the poem? So answer these questions and show me in between the time you are provided. And one more thing you can do, just to find out the difficult word from the poem and find out their meanings with the help of dictionary and note it down in your notebook. Now I hope this explanation will help you. So, and you should also go through the poem, read the poem aloud and try to understand.